Welcome to Venezuela Insider, the only place in Venezuela for expats, digital nomads, entrepreneurs, investors, travelers, and related internationals. For more information, venezuelainsider.com. Do you have an advantage? Here in Venezuela has a Western citizen, and of course, we are going to define Western citizen as someone who has passport from the United States, Canada, Australia, the UK, the European Union, talking like Germany, France, and of course now there is some caveats on any given Western passport. And for the sake of the video, we're also going to include Russians, Chinese, Middle Eastern, and even some other countries in Latin America. So let's digest everything and start with it. We already did a video regarding the 10 best passports in order to do any errand here in Venezuela, from getting a visa, getting a residency, getting the investor visa, getting on the governmental side and diplomatic side. We already talked that the rule of thumb is that depending on how good is the diplomatic relation between your home country and the Venezuelan government, things are gonna be easier. Okay, we take care of that side of the equation. Now let's talk about the social side when you are already here and dealing with individuals, average Venezuelan people, and also business people. Okay, well, if you come from a very developed nation, you're going to be considered more trustworthy. So people are going to trust you more, still with a little bit of a little bit of not fully confidence approach, but still going to trust you until a certain degree. Just try not to screw up if you enjoy such privilege. I'm talking people like from, let's say, US, Canada, the English speaking nation. Let's use that as a rule of thumb. And if you come from China, they're not gonna trust you. I'm sorry. Chinese are not seen as very trustworthy. Here, I'm talking the regular Chinese citizen. If you're Russian, it's kind of like a 50-50, I have to say. And also, if you come from other Latin American nation, you're gonna see, depending on the nationality, they're gonna see you maybe suspicious girl. Now, if you come with an European Union passport, the rule of thumb is that you come from the Mediterranean, let's say you're a Spaniard or an Italian, they're gonna distrust you more that for a country, let's say like Germany or France or such. And of course, there is some caveats on that regard. Still, the trust that any given passport and any given nationality has these degrees of trust. Still, you're gonna be relatively better trusted than most of nationals. Now, let's talk about the fun part is dating. Your Western passport is gonna help you, it's gonna increase your chances, your, let's say, status regarding the dating scene. Well, actually, yes. If you come from the, English speaking countries, the US, Canada, Australia, the UK, yes, you're gonna be well regarded from the get-go, and of course, it's up to you not to screw up that leverage that you're gonna initially have. So still, you have to combine it with good frame, with good attitude, and good presence. Not, because here's when, let's say, Western citizens screw up their first image. Is for one hand, of course, they have this nice passport. By the other hand, and I have to say, please don't take it personally, take it with a grain of salt. Some Westerns They come here with flip-flops and shorts and these old t-shirts and such. Please don't do that because Venezuelans are very regarded on their grooming. You don't have to wear a tuxedo, but please wear, let's say, a polo shirt or a nice, beautiful, nice, brand new t-shirt or, well, I already mentioned a polo shirt or this nice dress shirt and nice pants and nice shoes. You don't have to be, a fashionista. Still try to be well presented and also well groomed. And also, and I have to say, please don't take it personally. I was speaking to several women in the past few months in that regard, and many told me that some people from Europe they don't like, and this is a cliche, but they don't like to take baths very oftenly, and smell is very important for Western women. And I'm sorry, for Venezuelan women. So please use a cologne, use a perfume, and take baths regularly, let's say twice a day. And I'm sorry I have to mention, and I like to be very thorough on this regard. Please do so. Now, if you come from these, let's say, unconventional places, or Venezuelan standard, like Russia, China, and India, well, same thing applies. You're not gonna see, you're gonna be as well regarded. Still, you can build, since just by the sheer fact that you are here on the country and you came from far, far away, first they're gonna respect you for that because what you're doing here, maybe you're doing business or you're doing a fancy travel. So on that regard, it's gonna give you status. And by the other is that if you speak well, you have a good friend, and you are able to be assertive because that's the key component on doing things great here in Venezuela is that the average Venezuelan is very assertive. So you have to know when to speak, not to speak. It's something that you need to practice a little bit. But if you are a very respectable guy, you are a guy who has a word, you mean what you say and you say what you mean, and you have some decent manners, you're gonna be pretty much fine. And regardless of the nationality, you have good presence, you speak well, and know what you're doing, and be somehow assertive, you're gonna be pretty much fine business wise, personal wise, and dating wise. Thank you for watching Venezuela Insider. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on social media. If you want to work with us, VenezuelaInsider.com. Thanks again and have a nice day.